Let's go, champ.
What's good, YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, Real Talk Boxing. And I'm back at you again. Now, just a lot of the same old going on in boxing. A lot of BS. A lot of drama and drama queens. Now you got Errol Spence no longer offering the 60-40 split with Terrence Crawford. Now it's turned into 70-30 and could possibly turn into 80-20. Errol Spence said, "Hey man, I tried to warn you, Crawford. If you don't take the 60-40 split, then that will disappear." You can look at this at any angle you want. You can look at it in any way possible you want. Do these two fighters really want to fight each other? Like, do they really want to strap up and get in the ring and fight each other? Maybe both are trying to avoid each other, and maybe one or the other is trying to avoid each other. We don't really know. But here's the thing now. With boxing, fights are, you got to pull teeth and nails for them to be made nowadays. I mean, look, we can't even get Tyson Fury a fight. With the crazy business going on with Tyson Fury right now, we don't even know what's going on. And as much as we want to speculate and give our opinions, we don't really know what's going on. You got all kinds of people saying, oh, it's because of Deontay Wilder, it's because of this, it's because of that. We don't know. We don't know because you don't really know what to trust. You can't really trust anything that comes out of Tyson Fury's mouth because he already stated, man, you really can't, you don't know when I'm telling the truth or not. He stated that out of his mouth. So, I mean, just this type of crap right here is what I'm talking about. This is what kind of makes me want to stray away from boxing for a little bit until something's actually made, a fight's actually made. So this whole deal with Crawford and Spence is stupid. I think it's petty. I think it's just dealing with two drama queens. Now, I'm going to speak from Crawford's standpoint on what I would do if I was Crawford. And I've stated this before, but if I'm Crawford, obviously, he's not the bigger buy. He's not the more marketable fighter. Errol Spence is. So if I'm Crawford, if I'm confident, like I say that I am, that I could beat this guy. If I know that I could beat this guy, like Crawford's been saying, he said he will give Errol Spence the business. So if I'm confident and I know that I'm the B-side, because rest assured that he is the B-side. No mistaking that. Period. I mean, he has one title. Errol Spence has two. Errol Spence has the name. He has the marketability. He sells pay-per-view. Crawford, not so much. So if I'm Crawford and I'm confident I can beat this guy, like I've been saying, then I'm going to take the 60-40. You know why I'm going to take the 60-40? Because there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? Sometimes you have to sacrifice. So if you can beat Errol Spence like you say you can, take the 60-40, be the B-side like you most clearly are, and that way the next fight you are clearly the A-side. That way you can call the shots, you can give out the percentage split, you'll get the bigger side of the split, put it that way, because you beat the man. So if you're as confident as you say you are, Terrence Crawford, then take the 60-40. Well, the 60-40 is gone now. You know what I'm saying? So you better hurry up and take your 30%, which still ain't going to be too shabby. Still probably going to be more money than you ever made in your career. So shut your mouth, quit complaining and whining, and take the 70-30 now that he's offering. Because it's probably going to turn into freaking 80-20 or 90-10. Fight's not going to be made at all is what I think. Okay, so I mean, look, Floyd Mayweather said it best, and I'm not a huge fan of Floyd, y'all. I'm not. But he said, listen, sometimes you have to sacrifice, and you have to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's what Floyd did. There was times where he said the promoters and matchmakers came to Floyd and said, hey, man, we don't have enough money to pay you for this fight. And Floyd was like, well, how much can you give me? And Floyd took it. because he knew that there was light at the end of the tunnel. He knew that one of these days he was going to buy himself out of his contract and run things at his own pace, call the shots, be his own boss. Okay, so Terrence Crawford, I mean, I'm jumping on you on this one. You have one belt. You're the B-side. You don't carry the pay-per-view attraction that Errol Spence does. So shut up. And you should have took the 60-40. And now you better take the 70-30. You what, 34 years old? You're on your way to 40, buddy. Things start to change once you hit a certain age. Things start to change. So you better get in there and mix it up with this dude while you still can, while you're still able, physically able to do it. But you say you confident, you say you can beat him, then take the money. Take the now 70-30, get in there, murk this kid, and be the shot caller the next fight. But you don't see him doing that. You don't see him doing that. I see Terrence Crawford possibly fighting Sean Porter before he fights Errol Spence, which I'm not even mad at that. I'd rather see Sean Porter fight Terrence Crawford, to be honest with you. I think that would be a heck of a fight. But Sean Porter fighting anyone would be a heck of a fight. So, I mean, if that dog show up, like when Porter showed up against Errol Spence, Crawford going to have his hands full. Now, I do pick Crawford to win that fight. I give him a slight advantage. But if that dog show up that showed up against Errol Spence, meaning Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford, you might have a problem. But I see that fight happening more so than I actually do seeing the Errol Spence Crawford happen. But Crawford, hey man, you the B-side. And you know it. Take whatever percentage they're going to give you. Beat this guy like you say you can. And then the next time, you the shot caller. That's my opinion, and that's my thoughts. But never mind that. I want to hear yours. Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all, fear none, God bless. The next time Real Talk Boxing, we up. We out of here, baby.